Dame time, just in time. Yeah, glow. Glow alert, man. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, Dame time. Goddamn Dame time. 35 points. All of it in the first half. Which is also kind of ridiculous. But it was an insane first half by Damian Lillard. And he woke up just in time, even though in the second half he was pretty much non-existent. But that first half was so devastating for the Pacers that it did not matter. To me, the Pacers looked tight, man. The Pacers looked tight. Aaron Neesmith, 1 of 7 from the 3-point line. He looked tight. Miles Turner looked tight. And I mean, it also doesn't help that their defense is just soft and they have no paint presence, no rim protection. And overall, they just have either bad defenders or just uh, bad defensive schemes. I don't know, man. I'm not a coach, right? But they just don't have a defensive presence at all. That's all I can say, man. They they just don't defend well at all. Andrew Nemhard was getting cooked, like I said, and he gave you nothing offensively. Miles Turner is not a rim protector, and he was out there taking some what I would call for a big center soft shots in a way, but he's that type of player, and he wasn't making them. So you could say it was more about him just not being able to convert those shots he was getting because he was getting some really good looks. He was just not making them, which could be due to the playoffs tightness, right? He's not played in the playoffs in a while, I'm pretty sure. And that could be it. Aaron Neesmith, I don't think he ever played in the playoffs, actually, right? In a meaningful role. And then you have Pascal Siakam out there, who was the only one playing with a force, who was the only one getting to his spots well, hitting the mid range jumpers, creating good shots, and creating for others. Pascal Siakam did his part. And he has the experience, right? He is the experienced one. He is the champion out of the group. But everyone else around him just failed. Jalen Smith, I don't think should be playing in this series. He had 7 rebounds, but he was fucking awful, man. He was a cone defensively once again and couldn't hit shots. Don't think you can put him in there against Bobby Portis or Brook Lopez. TJ McConnell was really bad. That one time he passed up on Tyrese Halliburton to take a 3-pointer was rough, and he had a tough time getting to his spots and looked bad to me today. Just just bad minutes by TJ McConnell, which he has usually been reliable. But today he was really woeful, and Ben Shepherd had some really bad momentum stopping plays. Obi Toppin had some bad plays. So none of the role players and Tyrese Halliburton came ready to play. Um, when I look at it, what else did I write here? Too many tight players. Yeah, Aaron Neesmith disappointing. Nothing else there to it. Now I'm gonna show you a play that I don't even remember. Let me see what the hell was I writing here. I think it has something to do about the defense. 26. Was it this Dame 3-pointer? How they defended Dame even though he was the only one cooking? Mm, yeah, that was yeah. I mean, the defense is just you can see it, man. They are just not a good defensive team. They don't switch well. They don't communicate well enough, or I don't know if it's the scheme, if it's the players, if it's what it is. But their defense just does not look like it has a presence and it has like any type of uh strategy to it. Or I'm not sure if strategy is the right word, but any type of force to it or clear enough instructions because like how do you blow a switch on a guy that they had at that point already 21 points in the first half, right? How do you even leave his body for a bit? Just astounding to me. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. And now we have to talk about Tyrese Halliburton. 7 shot attempts. 9, 7, and 8 tonight. Not aggressive enough. Motherfucker was just not taking shots. Motherfucker, I'm sorry for my language. The guy was just not taking any shots, man. For whatever reason, he just wasn't aggressive and he was not taking any shots. Was he feeling bad? Does he not want bad percentages? Does he want his assists? I don't know, but Tyrese Halliburton is a player that if he wants to be a superstar needs to be more aggressive, right? You're a star player and you need to fucking shoot. 7 shot attempts is just insane, especially when TJ McConnell shot 13, even though, like I showed you, he passed up on a wide open Tyrese Halliburton when the Pacers were making some type of an attempt to add a comeback in this third quarter. And it could have been way more interesting heading into the fourth if that happened. But then the bad defense showed up again. Bobby Portis was also playing well uh, for the Bucks, and he did some good things. Chris Middleton also in the fourth quarter. He is just a clutch player, right? The only question with him is can he stay healthy? But overall, he just has. I feel like for this Milwaukee squad, he always finds a way to make a timely basket or give them a good momentum shot. Chris Middleton just is the type of guy, and the question is if he's gonna be healthy and his body is gonna hold up because it has just not held up throughout the last, what is it now, 2 years or 3 years, right? Uh, Other than that, about Milwaukee, I think they got bailed out defensively a little bit because I think Indiana was creating whatever it wanted, but their players just were tight. Uh, or at the end of the day, I don't know, man. But I feel like Indiana, if this was a regular season game, I feel like Indiana would have won this game easily. They shot 8 of 38 from the 3-point line, and I promise you, 75% of those were wide open shots by pretty good shooters, right? Aaron Neesmith is a really good shooter. Miles Turner is a solid shooter. TJ McConnell is not, but yeah, that was a good game plan by. They just rattled TJ McConnell. Ben Shepherd, you understand his tightness more because he's a rookie, so that it's more understandable. Oh, bit open 0-4. He was not ready for the playoffs. So shit, man. Milwaukee shot well from the 3-point line. That's what they need. They didn't turn the ball over that much. That's what they need. They rebounded fairly well against the Pacers. That's what they also need. And Dame was a superstar in the first half, which was more than enough today. Chris Middleton did his part, like I said, with the momentum shots. Bobby Portis did his part with some good offense and 11 rebounds. Uh, I'm really iffy about Brook Lopez this year, man. Uh, just I don't know, doesn't look the same this year, in my honest opinion. Feels step late other than last year. Like compared to last year, he feels like he's taken a step back and is a bit slower, which has done all the difference to me. Um, but good win for Milwaukee without Giannis, obviously, a really good win. You don't expect him to play in game two, and I wonder if the Pacers players continue to get tight, if Tyrese Halliburton will be more aggressive because he should, and he better be. And how will Dame Lillard continue this play? Because in that second half he was pretty much non-existent, like I said. What did he shoot in the second half? 0-5. So um, a really interesting game, one. Shouldn't have expected a young Pacers team that has Pascal Siakam as their only experienced player to beat them, I guess, at home. And Dame always plays better. I mean, better. Always plays really good without Giannis. So that's bad on me. Bad read by me, I suppose. But I wonder how tight will the Pacers players continue to be, man. Anyway, that's all for now. Yeah.